Okay, so we got a little tech tip for you guys. Got all these screws, or had them, in a 70-year-old rusty car. And of course they strip out, don't want to come out. Tried a few different ways, and I figured I should show you what I found to be the best way in case anybody else is having these problems on anything. Obviously that one didn't work. Got other ways to take that out. Torch, chisel, hammer, something, I don't know. Axe, we'll figure that out later. So even the ones that already like started stripping, I was able to get out fairly easy. Now I did soak these, squirted some penetrating oil in there, but I didn't do the back ones here. I did squirt them, so I went ahead and bought a screwdriver, you know, with the big Phillips head. As long as it's got this hex here, then you could grab a wrench, slap that wrench on there, get some extra while you're going for it. But if you use the ratchet, slip it on there, then you're gonna go the wrong way. Flip it over. Okay. So get that in there good and tight. Make sure you're at the right angle. Make sure you wear gloves, because when it starts spinning, it's gonna burn on your palm. And then put some pelvic thrust in there. You know, get some good thrust. Bend the sheet metal a little, and then go for it. It seems to work pretty good. Let's try it again. This one looks like it's stripped a little bit. Gotta get some good pelvic thrust in there. These ones I didn't soak overnight, I just sprayed them like 10 minutes ago. I think the pelvic thrust is the key, except on that one. The torch is the key with that one. I know I joke a lot about these California cars not being all rusty. These bolts are rusty. A lot of stuff on this car that's rusty. Depends on what part of the state you come from. I've gotten cars from by the ocean that are super rusty. Never seen anything like that in my life. But the majority of California, you won't find cars with too much rust. Remember, the right angle and some pelvic thrust. Either pop it loose or strip the bolt. Okay, there you go. Little tech tip if anybody's having any problems with the Phillips screws. It's a lot easier with the actual bolt. I do believe a lot of cars just use bolts. That's not a screw right there. Look all the way through. somebody was shooting at this car. Maybe it was Bonnie and Clyde. Maybe that's not accurate, being that Clyde really liked Fords, and that was a few decades before this car was new. But we're going with the fact that it was Bonnie and Clyde shooting at this car. Well, it looks like all of them, except the one I started stripping right here. You know what? We're going to try that again. Maybe more pelvic thrust. Right? That's always the answer. More pelvic thrust. Well, that was the answer. Nope, that's not the answer. Okay. Torch, axe, sledgehammer. That's going to be the answer. I hope you find that tech tip useful. Little pelvic thrust, ratcheting wrench. It'll work in a lot of situations.